I'm probably gonna regret saying this. Like, actually, this might get me canceled. Okay, friends, they're gonna be gone. Group chat, I'm definitely out of there. Um, I don't really have a choice because Arc Raiders. I mean, let's be real, guys. It just don't feel the same anymore. It just don't feel the same anymore. Y'all know it's true, man. Y'all know it's true. And I tried to ignore it. Maybe you guys tried to ignore it, But I kept playing. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. But the more I played it, the more it started to feel like something was off. And once I noticed it, I could not unsee it. I couldn't unnotice it. And I think I figured out why. There's three things. The first one, it didn't feel rewarding anymore. It just didn't feel rewarding anymore. It didn't. All those cool guns, it just became whatever after a while. It became whatever. And this is a weird one because on paper, you're still doing the same thing. Like the game loop has not changed. We're still doing the same thing. You're looting, you're surviving, and then you're getting out. But it doesn't hit the same. It doesn't hit the same like before. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. But when you made it out with good loot a couple months ago, it felt earned. It felt earned. There was tension behind it. There was risk. But now, it kind of just feels like you went through the motions. Like you played, but nothing really stuck with you. And I started noticing I wasn't even excited to extract anymore. That's what I already knew. I was like, man, I think I might be done with this game. Because I was doing it, right? I was doing what I was supposed to do, But that was kind of the problem. Because if the reward system, it doesn't feel good, the whole game starts to feel pointless. So I was doing what I was supposed to be doing, but I just wasn't feeling anything. I wasn't feeling excited. I wasn't feeling rewarded for extracting. I didn't even, the cool weapons and stuff, I didn't even care anymore. I didn't even care. The whole game just started feeling pointless, especially when I started watching these streamers and I'm like, they have pretty cool stuff. I'm not as good as them. I don't play all day long. I have a job. I have a job. So these streamers, I'm watching them. They're doing their thing. And it just turned into this game where I was like, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I would rather just watch it. I would rather just watch somebody play because they're way better than me. They have all the cool guns that I want anyways. And I can just live through them as far as in game. The second thing, and this is the one that really changed everything for me, the tension is gone. That's so big, man. It's so big. At least it feels like it though. Because there was a time at the very beginning, where just getting into the game, I was sweaty, man. I was sweaty just in the game. I wasn't even fighting people. All I was doing was going around looting. At the very beginning, right? We're talking about the very beginning of the game. I was just going around looting. I might bust at somebody one or two times, but I didn't want to lose my stuff. The tension was really high in that game. I remember I was telling somebody too, they're like, why do you like that game? And I was like, the number one thing that I like about this game is the tension. Every game, it's like, you don't know if you're going to lose all your stuff or keep, extract with something awesome. Like you have no idea. And you're interacting with different people all throughout the game. You don't know if you're going to team up. You don't know if these guys are enemies. They could be baiting you. You have no idea. The tension was high the entire time. I remember in the beginning, I was on edge. I was listening for footsteps. I was watching for surroundings, actually thinking about my next move. But now, I'm telling you, everything feels predictable. Like you kind of already know how things are going to play out. Especially if you're doing the same route over and over again, you already know exactly where you're going to go. You basically know where people are going to be at, and once a game loses that unpredictability, that feeling of anything could happen, once that's gone, it loses a huge part of what made it fun in the first place, because tension is what makes moments memorable. There was plenty of times that I was on this game, and for the simple fact that the tension was so high and I was playing with friends, that's what made it awesome. It didn't even like I was getting crazy kills. It ain't like I was hitting cool looking shots. It ain't even like I was extracting awesome gear. It was just the simple fact that the tension was high in that game. The Ark had me tripping. Ark had me tripping. But once I seen these streamers knocking out these different Ark like it was nothing, then I figured out, oh, that's how you take them out, you know. So now I'm not even worried about the Ark anymore like that. Except for it's been a while since I played. It's been a couple months. But the flying one, I can't remember what that one's called. I can't the Bangadier or something like that. Something like that. You know what I'm talking about. The one that be just raining them rockets down on you. That's the only one that I still don't want to smoke, bro. I still don't want to smoke. The third thing, and this is actually the biggest one, it just doesn't feel fresh anymore. And I didn't mean that in a harsh way. It's just once you played it enough, you've kind of seen it. You know what to expect. You know what it's going to feel like. And there's nothing pulling you back in like before. You know, there's no, I got to run that again. There's no curiosity. There's no mystery. There's no danger. You know, it's basically, you're basically replaying like over and over and over again. And the game loop is good, man. The game loop is good. I think Ark Raiders is a great game. I'm not going to lie. It's just, I can't play it anymore. You know, I can't play it anymore because even though the game loop is good, there's no tension. I don't care about the guns. I don't care about pretty much anything in the game anymore at this point, which is kind of crazy because there's another game that I thought was an amazing game, but I cannot play it because there's no tension. I'm not drawn into that game. Like I could care less about that game, but I know it's a good game. There's another game like that. I might make a video on it. Like and subscribe. That video might be coming soon. But like I was saying, there's no mystery, and that's dangerous for a game like this because replayability is everything. If the experience starts to feel the same every time, people slowly stop coming back. And that's exactly what happened to me. It's not all at once. It's just little by little. You know, and I know you can see that player count slowly going down and down and down. The streams on Twitch and stuff like that, down and down and down. So slowly people are finally kind of getting over this game because of the three reasons that I've just talked about. And the crazy part is none of these things are huge on their own, but together they change how the game feels completely. And that's what I couldn't ignore anymore because it's not that the game is bad. It's just that it doesn't hit the same. Like, let's stop playing and acting like this game is hitting like it was a couple months ago because it's not. Okay? And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm crazy. I already know, hey man, I probably lost all my friends making this video that just watched it. I probably lost my girlfriend. I'm probably disowned at this point. But I can't be the only one that feels like it doesn't hit the same. It don't hit the same. But, you know, if you've been playing it and you've had the same feeling like something's missing, like something's just slightly off, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because something just feels off about this game, man. It ain't like it used to be. Like let's stop the cap. Now, if you're still playing this game, because I do know I know a couple guys at work that are playing this game religiously, and I get it, man. There's that main game. Everybody has that one main game that they play. You know, mine is Battlefield 6, and that's not saying anything good. You know what I mean? Because Battlefield to me is not even as good as a game as Ark Raiders, but for some reason I can play it. I don't know. But with all that being said, these are the three reasons why something feels off about Ark Raiders. Leave in the comment section what is something that you guys are noticing about this game that might be feeling off. If you're still rocking with this game, hey man, more power to you. From one gamer to another, have fun. But for me, there's something going on with Ark Raiders, guys. There's something going on. Appreciate you guys for watching. Go ahead, like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.